We are Sorted, a group of mates from London exploring the newest and best in the world of food whilst trying to have a few laughs along the way. We've got chefs, we've got normals, and a whole world of stuff for you to explore, but everything we do starts with you.
Hello, welcome to Fridge Can. This is Jamie and I'm Ben.
Last time we did a recipe-less challenge, Mike failed miserably at choux pastry. Can I beat him at a Swiss roll?
Today, two of our normals are going head to head to create a dish recipe-less. The recipe we have chosen for them is Swiss roll. Yeah. We have given them the weights and measures of the basic ingredients for the sponge. The filling is up to them.
We're going to give them 90 minutes and they're going to serve whatever they have at the end of that.
Your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
Right, 90 minutes.
90 minutes.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Now, the interesting thing about a Swiss roll is, unlike spaff, there is no fat.
You're only using egg white.
I'm following the recipe.
You're not supposed to be following a recipe.
What recipe are you following?
Mango Swiss roll recipe cake that we made.
We told them this was the recipe they would be cooking today last night. They've both had the opportunity to swat up if they wanted to, but from now on in, it's recipe-less.
Right. Okay, because I did not look at any other Swiss roll recipes.
I'm going to do something. I'm going to do what I thought it said to do.
Okay.
What are you doing? What are you up to?
If you watch the video, a whole egg gets cracked and then goes into the mixer.
Yeah.
We definitely talk about a fatless cake.
As in it's got no butter or oil. There is a little bit of egg yolk in it.
I'm picking up on the fact that separating my eggs is not what I want to be doing.
No, I think you should go for that one.
And therefore, I'm going to cohere my egg whites and my egg yolks together. Now, if memory serves me right, I want to get as much air in here as possible with my sugar, and then I'm going to carefully fold in some self-raising flour.
Okay, so I know that it's equal sugar and flour in terms of weight. And I think sugar goes in, and then you whisk that together with 4 whole eggs, and you want it to grow in size by about 3 times. And you can draw a little figure of 8. Wow, look at that. I mean, you can definitely get a figure of 8 into that. Okay, that is done.
Oh, there was something about being able to leave a mark in it of a number. I'm going to do a number 2.
Fold this in really slowly because I don't think I want to knock the air out of it.
In goes my flour. Carefully fold that in.
Judgmental lean.
Yeah, piss off. Now that mixture goes in here.
An important thing that I remember reading is that once it's in the pan, you don't really want to touch it. So you don't want to have a spatula anywhere near it, realistically, because you're just going to be knocking out more air.
We are 15 minutes into the challenge and you both have your sponges in the oven.
So what are you thinking filling-wise?
I'm just setting a timer. What type of roll is better than a Swiss roll?
Oh, I know. Cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll. Good answer from James Curran.
Thank you.
A cinnamon roll?
What's better than a cinnamon roll?
A cinnamon Swiss roll.
A bacon roll, but we're not doing that. So, I'm going to recreate the best parts of a cinnamon roll in a Swiss roll.
The cinnamon sugar.
Cinnamon sugar, a cinnamon butter, and a cream
and a roll
cheese
here.
frosting, and a roll. What are you going for?
What do we know about the Swiss?
They're very punctual.
Absolutely, make good watches.
Yes.
They're also really good at banking. Who are the types of people who have bank accounts with Switzerland? Who are the types of
Millionaires!
people?
Millionaires!
I'm making a millionaire's Swiss roll.
Oh, mate, nice.
I think
Nice.
if there's any double cream, because I need it quite a lot.
So I'm making my cream cheese frosting. I've got cream cheese, sugar, butter, and vanilla extract in there.
Why are you doing this?
Jamie's having issues. He knows it already. He doesn't need me to tell him.
So usually when you have a recipe, it gives you measurements.
I'd love some bacon with those scrambled eggs.
I don't really know what I did wrong. Maybe it was I melted the butter too much and that was cold and it's...
So how much longer have you got in your timer?
Because Mike might have forgotten to set one. What are you looking for that suggests no isn't it?
So I want to put that in and it needs to come out completely clean, but then also I want to touch it and it's slightly bounced back.
For the outside of my Swiss roll, I would like to have a cinnamon sugar. It's going to give a nice crunch, a little bit of flavour, a little bit of kick from the cinnamon. To make my cinnamon sugar, I'm going to take some sugar and put some cinnamon in it. This feels weird, but I'm going to put this on the... That that is still a souffle. So, I'm going to leave that in there for a while longer.
This has a very short cooking time, and therefore, if the oven was opened halfway through,
Yes.
that drastically changes the cooking time. So to bear that in mind and add a couple of minutes is a normal practice.
Oh no!
Still not good.
I don't know. It does spring back, but then I don't know if I push my finger right through it, it would just turn into water. The last time I messed up the recipe thing was because I didn't think properly. So I need to go with what I know. This came out clean, it did spring back. I'm just gonna say that that's done. Because if it dries out and cooks too much, it's gonna crack when I roll it.
One thing that's pretty key with Swiss roll is as soon as it comes out of the oven and you're happy with it, to commit while it's still really hot, because you want to trap in all the steam and the moisture in the sponge.
You sure that's a good idea?
Come here.
Here we go. Over. It's on.
Nice.
It's on. So here goes nothing. I really hope it's gone well.
Now, if it's perfectly baked, it comes away from the baking paper without leaving any holes.
I'm so nervous.
Nicely done, Mike. Commit. I like that, Jay.
Oh no! Oh, hang on.
Good decision, well remembered, Mike.
Come on, mate.
Good job.
As much as I don't want you to do this because I want to be victorious, I also kind of do want you to be able to do this. Good job, mate. Good job.
Well done. Step one.
Step one done. You both remembered the important bits, which is damp tea towel.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed not too wet, because you don't want the sponge to go soggy, but slightly damp. You both remember to score it, so that first roll is nice and tight, and you've both got your sugar in there. All you can do is wait for those to cool now.
So, can you fix it?
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say that's gone.
You're going to try with the butter again?
Yeah, but I'm not going to melt it this time.
If this comes out the same, best day ever.
No, you've just got a cube of butter inside a whisk.
This is better. It's not split.
Is it not split?
I'd rather grate my face off than watch you make another mascarpone cream. Nobody will ever know, mate. Just put it in the Swiss roll. Just put it in.
Okay, right. One thing I do know is how to make a ganache, which I think is just 1-to-1 chocolate and double cream, and then you heat the double cream up.
Great job.
This has boiled. It's going on here. I don't know whether it's correct measurements. I'm going to hold some back just in case.
Whilst Mike's been blabbering on about Switzerland and millionaires, I've changed my idea to become even more winning than it was in the first place.
Jamie, where did the apple come from?
Oh, you're doing an apple cinnamon.
Apple and cinnamon, mate.
Lovely dice. Can I have some peel?
Yeah.
Go 2 tablespoons maybe.
You have 33 minutes remaining.
Okay, right, gotta get a move on. Let this down. In the meantime, let's see if this is ganache. That's still a bit lumpy, so I'm just gonna leave it in its residual heat, and then hopefully it will all have melted. Cream's going in. This doesn't fit. I should have really sieved this beforehand.
The best bit about these videos is that sometimes you just know you're doing something wrong, but you carry on with it anyway. Even when you don't think they're doing it wrong, but 2 chefs rush round to watch them, that's when you know.
You couldn't be more correct. It's gone too far.
I thought you were doing soft peaks.
Yeah, so did I. That does not taste like a disaster, and I'm happy with that, so I'm just gonna leave it.
Butts.
What's that for? To fry your apples.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Are you okay? What's wrong with you?
Oh, wow.
What, do you think that's too much butter? Whiskey? No.
Do you want a lighter?
This genius put apple, butter and cinnamon together and has made something incredible. I've just realised what my problem's going to be.
What?
This is going to be too hot to put in my Swiss roll, so I have to put it in the freezer until the last minute. That's going to affect everything.
Dolce de leche, pinch of salt.
You nervous?
And nervous.
Yeah, you should be.
helpful. I feel like butter might be my downfall. Sugar, mascarpone, bit of cream. Once again, it's gone fantastically well.
Rather than doing that, oh God.
Done.
Don't know how this is going to handle itself. It's going to splooge cream, but I'm hoping it's not going to splooge too much cream. Right, here we go. Yeah, very much aware of that, Ebbers.
10 minutes.
That's not very long.
I'll do what any good plasterer does.
Cover up the cracks.
It's like an unspoken rule in the room to ignore the cracks.
Oh, James, we've got a roll on this side.
Oh.
It's rolling well.
It's starting to crack.
Oh, don't worry about the cracks, mate.
Last 7 minutes.
Damn. It's not runny enough. It's Colin the frigging caterpillar.
Don't make me laugh!
Come on, triple! Just give me a freaking chance.
I think, Jay, you've saved that.
It's going in the freezer. Mate, it's well girthy. Think from the distance, remember the steak? Yeah. Salt Bay.
Do you want a lighter?
Oh.
Not really working, is it?
You've got 2 minutes. Jamie's going to tidy up his edges.
Didn't think of this, did I?
30 seconds.
Be brave.
Spaff, can you help?
Yeah.
I'm going to need some real help. I don't know how to get it up. I can't lift it up.
15 seconds.
Yeah.
No, that's the wrong one, mate. Come on.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. End.
Ta-daz.
And relax.
I just can't, because now I'm more nervous than I was back then.
You've ended up with 2 things that have rolled, and they are sponge, and you have given them personal filling. So 2 wins, yeah?
Very positive, Evans. Very positive.
Thank you,
Shall
Ben.
we taste them?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I don't think you need to worry about the cross section. It's not bad though. You've got a little bit of a swirl.
You are so eggy today.
I think that's all right, mate.
I like the flavours you've chosen. They're naturally going to be a very similar colour to the sponge, so it's difficult to see the spiral. Cheers. A nice nod to cinnamon, but not the kind of cinnamon that catches you in the back of the throat. So it's all there, and
nice.
it's sweet and it's balanced, but it's not like cinnamon. And you get the crunch of the apple. The sponge is pretty consistent, but I would say it's perhaps consistently heavy. When it came out of the oven, it was really light. I think your tea towel was very wet as opposed to just damp. So like a sponge, it's absorbed the water from your tea towel, and like a wet sponge, it's a bit heavier and denser than a dry sponge.
That's probably also the problem with the top. They kind of stuck to the tea towel. I would have liked a little bit of alcohol in there, and I think you were considering it, and I think it would have helped. It's a little bit one-dimensional.
We're picking at holes here because that is a very good apple and cinnamon Swiss roll, and it delivers on what you'd expect in those flavours.
If you thought Jamie's combination of spice and sweet was one-dimensional, please be good.
Whoa! Huttles, that does look good.
You can see where there's a slight difference with the caramel is giving you a difference in colour. And then you've got the chocolate as well, and the cream. So you can see the 3 different layers.
Cheers.
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 That is very decadent. It is very sweet, but actually the bitter chocolate helps.
It's all the same texture, isn't it?
But
I was hoping to get a bit of crunch from the
But in a
biscuit.
Swiss roll it is.
Yeah.
It balances well. It's light. It is slightly lighter than this
It
sponge.
is definitely lighter, yeah.
It is a shame that you had to put chocolate all over it because the roll was actually really good. Like, there were no cracks, it was smooth.
It was. I think I'd already decided that would be bad, so I already decided in my head to make a ganache. I used the contingency when I actually probably didn't even need to.
Because the chocolate adds something to that because of its richness,
It actually needs that much chocolate as well. Listen guys, Mike, you've done well. Jamie. So me and Ben think Mike is the winner.
I concur.
Jamie did an adequate job.
That's harsh. They were both very good Swiss rolls.
I'm just glad I didn't make a moron of myself like last time, so this is a win for me.
We've done some checking up, and the splitting of the cream is a temperature situation. If you're adding warm butter into cream cheese or cream cheese frosting, then it's more likely to split. So you're better off to have room temperature ingredients, even better than fridge cold, and don't whisk it or overbeat cream cheese. Beat it with a spatula, but don't whisk it.
Well done, well done. Thanks, guys. You chefs are a lot nicer at the table.
Oh, I think I need a chance to redeem myself. So please comment down below, let us know what should we be cooking recipeless next. It's got to be savoury. Surely something savoury.
Clearly, cooking without a recipe doesn't always go to plan. So beautiful segue, what you need is tried and tested recipes that actually work. Which is why, if you become a club member of Sorted, you can get that in the form of inspiration with our recipe books and weekly midweek meals in the packs.
Woo!
Gotta be better than last week.
You like maths problems, don't you?
I love a maths problem.
Okay, so here's a scenario for you. It's a 5-minute walk from my house to the pub, but it's a 35-minute walk from the pub to my house. The difference is staggering.
And if I know you well enough, probably Guinness.
Yeah.
As we mentioned, we don't just make top quality YouTube videos. No. We've built the Sorted Club, where we use the best things we've learnt to create stuff that's hopefully interesting and useful to other food lovers. Check it out if you're interested. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in a few days.
I want it about 3 times bigger than how it started. You know, I want to get it really excited. It's a shower and a grower, which is important.